Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit.
Boy, when you get on base.
Twinkle toes. Up now. The situation's clear, and this crowd knows it. And at bat to try and hit a walk-off homer. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now the shortstop, number 15.
Twinkle toes in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Nope, ball two.
One away and the potential winning run at second. Late on that fastball. Some real confidence as he challenged the batter with a heater on 2-0 there and got the swing and a miss. For the hitter, he might be a little deflated after being late on that one. The right-handed reliever. Ground ball to second base. That's a hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. And the Senators walk it up. A thrilling finish in the 11th inning. It was a good game to start with, but then you had the... I hope he's feeling good. He deserves to. Your final score in this game, 5-4. A one-run, extra inning win. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us. Twinkle Toes delivered some walk-off magic last game, providing the clutch hit for his team. One down, and now it's going to be Twinkle Toes. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. To the right side. Can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this one.
Batting third, the first baseman.
At the plate, Twinkle Toes. Reached on an infield single the first time. That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of the second inning.
Good, no one better up there. Nope.
Hard ground ball, base hit. Headed for the plate. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1. Next is the designated hitter, Twinkle Toes. Hit on the ground to the right side. Finds his way through for a hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Now the tag at third, and they get the out. Tried to stretch it for third there, but he was out by plenty. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Twinkle Toes now at the plate. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Grounder up the middle. Dives, but it's off the glove. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away, up by 7 now.
For the Senators, the designated hitter, number 15.
Twinkle Toes stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Not the way you want to start a relief appearance. Maybe the difference between the bullpen and the mound is the culprit here.
No!
Here comes the 2-0. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Atta boy, way to get on the sack. Check the outfield.
Now batting, first baseman, Dad.
Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate.
Whoa, kitty.
Twinkle Toes is getting ready to go. He's showing. So just about set now. And today's starter, Twinkle Toes. On the mound in this one, he's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the Nationals organization. A lot of excitement in Washington for what he can bring in the future. Guy Lipscomb leading things off and takes a strike. Ground ball to short. Pena whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. Bases empty, one away. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Jace Lavalette.
That's a ball. Whoa!
Righty sets, kicks, and delivers. One out and the base is empty.
Strike! Whew.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Peterson under it. Gets there, got it. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Khalil Watson. He has had a tremendous season, a lot of power, and put up a good average to boot.
Yes!
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive. And foul ball. And again on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 down. Twinkle Toes digs in now, looking to stay hot. Had 5 hits in last night's game. Bash down the right side, but foul.
Oh!
Gets a piece, stays alive. And now the 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Out! 2 gone after the strikeout. The Rubber Ducks at the plate here in the second inning.
The designated hitter.
And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. And that one fouled off. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Right side, Pichardo. Throw to first in time. Nobody on with
That's
one out.
it.
Now the third baseman,
number
Tyrese
one,
Turner.
Tyrese
2 hits in 4 at-bats
Turner.
during yesterday's ball game. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. That one is back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. This one ripped but foul to the right. 2 outs, bases empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And he goes down on strikes. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Midway through the second, no score. Top half, third inning, stepping to the plate for
The first
Akron,
baseman,
Juan Benjamin.
Juan Benjamin.
Strike. Woo. Ball.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball.
Just
3.
missed. Three and 2 now. And a high fly out to center. McKenzie settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Cody.
1 out and the bases are empty. Next up for the Rubber Ducks, Cody Huff. This one is labeled. Should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. Everything came together on that swing. Great rip on that one to the pull side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat pass through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Angel Henao in the box with 1 away. Looks at ball 1. Huff, the runner at second with 1 gone.
Ball.
To the right side and handles this chance in plenty of time to first. Back to the top of the order here. Guy Lipscomb will hit next. 0 for 1.
Up. Ball.
Up the middle, Pena on the run, sends it over to first.
Yeah,
and
got it.
very nicely done for the out. Five yesterday, a fun watch in that one. Sliced hard, but foul. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the back end of the third inning. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Nice job out there. Welcome back to Harrisburg, top of the 4th inning. Batter now, Jace Lavalette. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag alone. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Second base.
Bases empty,
Khalil
1 away. Now it's the
Watson.
second baseman, Khalil Watson. Grounded out the first time up. Just
No,
missed.
that's a bar.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one to first. And that's a fair ball. Around first and heading for second. The throw to second, and now the tying run is into scoring position. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be. And now this pitch gets away. Throw into third.
He made it
he's
safe.
Into third on the wild pitch.
Ball two.
With one out and first base open, I wonder if he'll get a pitch to hit. And a high leverage challenge from the mound. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Rubber Ducks down a run. Top half of the fourth. Up and in. Swing lifted to left field. Peterson settles under it. He's in to score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Tyrese Turner. 2 for 4 in the game last night. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. I'm sure he's not thrilled about giving up the run on the sac fly. Now he has to focus on ending this inning and get it. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Downstairs. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. 3-1 now. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns for second. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
On the tag,
down,
you're out.
and that ends the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning. Ken Waldachuk. First appearance of the season. Twinkle toes. Steps in, trying to shake things up. Total dominance on the mound so far. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
That's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Whew.
2 outs and nobody aboard. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Now the 1-2 pitch. Ripped to short, but caught for the out. 7th inning up next. All tied 1-1. Stepping in, bases clear, 2 gone, trying to get it rolling.
Come on,
Down the right
dig,
field
dig.
line and a base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Relay throw to second. Not in time. It's a double. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and rip it the other way. Twinkle toes. Some decent work in a shorter start. You can bet the rest of the team will give him some props for how he went out there and battled for him. They lost the game, but he wasn't the reason why.
tuve que sudar. Yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar.
Twinkle Toes has been a constant force at the plate. One down. Digging in, Twinkle Toes.
Number 15.
Doing a fine job at the plate recently. 10 hits in the last 5 games. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. And a strike as it catches the outside edge. Ground ball, right side.
Move it, move it, move it, move it.
That's the second out.
Batting third, the right field.
One down. Robert Moore getting ready to hit. Oh, nice play. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So up next, Twinkle Toes. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around.
Hey.
Ortiz leading off first with 2 away. This one in the air to right. And it falls! And now runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Twinkle Toes, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Line, and that's a base knock.
Find the ball, find the ball.
So 1 on now with 1 away.
That's it, that boy, good job.
No question, he came up ready to hit. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. McMillan goes 6 feet 3 inches. He uses a slider, a 4-seamer, and occasionally mixes in a cutter. Ripped on the ground to second. Got the out.
Now batting, right field.
Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate.
I know you see the fashion.
This that sauce you never could imagine.
Just that type of pretty you ain't never seen.
Twinkle Toes, one of the most exciting talents in the game today, is set to go. 1 down. And now at the plate, Twinkle Toes. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Grounder to short. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw. And now on at
Way to
first.
get us going, good job.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sam.
2 outs, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
The shortstop, number 15.
Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. An absolutely titanic shot. 7th homer of the year. And this game is tied. He's been on an upward trend at the plate recently. A lot of good at-bats. When you start stringing them together, the front office definitely takes notice. Now the 1-2 pitch. Chopped out towards short. And plenty of time to first.
Now batting, catcher, Tall.
All set for the start of this inning. And now, Twinkle Toes.
Ball.
Swings through it. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Got the batter swinging. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. One away. Runners at the corners here. Jose Rodriguez now at the plate. Ground ball, left side, could be two. The underhand flip. There's one. Outstanding play. Inning over.
The batter.
And now the shortstop, Twinkle Toes. And he's already gone yard in this one with a solo homer in the third inning. We'll see if he can launch another one out of here. And the count 1-2. One out and the base is empty. On a line for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next to hit, Jose Rodriguez. 1-2 pitch. Hard hit, right side. Good feed, that's one. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. But they are able to even it up here in the late innings. We're headed to the eighth. We're tied in this one 2-2. So digging in, Twinkle Toes. He's already homered in this ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The Senators with the tying run aboard at first. One and two, here's the pitch. Right back to the mound, could be an easy double play. There's one, and a double play to end it. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do.
Twinkle Toes will have a chance to... Here's the shortstop at the plate, Twinkle Toes. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Ball.
This pitcher needs to get right in a hurry. He's already given up a homer, and the next hitters he'll have to face are plenty good themselves. Smoked on the ground to second. And that's an out. One gone and a runner on at first. Now at the plate, Twinkle Toes. 0 for 1 so far. Sliced hard, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
That'll back him up a bit. One, two now.
Ball.
Runner at first, one away. And a base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. The relay throw. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Now batting.
And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Up the middle. And there's one down. On to the next inning, stepping up to the plate for Harrisburg, Twinkle Toes.
Ball one.
Great pitch to get a swing like that. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out. I know a lot of fans are baffled at how he could swing at one like that, but with the break on some curveballs, what looks like a floater down the middle winds up in the dirt. Tough to recognize in time. 0-2, and the delivery. Grounder to the left side, Twinkle Toes. Safe at first. That's doing the job right there. Whenever you lead off an inning, you're focused on getting on base and setting up your teammates to drive you in. Twinkle Toes. The next to hit takes ball one. Fly ball out to right. Spikerman on the move towards the line. And makes the grab.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yohandi Morales.
Well, it's a one-run ball game. Next up for the Fightin' Phils, Robert Moore. Grounds this one to short. Handles the chance. Whips it to first in time. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be feeling like he let the team down. Twinkle Toes will have a chance to move his name up the league leaderboard in homers today.
The shortstop, number 15.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Atta boy, great job. Way to get on base.
And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. And he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit. Something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. Chopper back up the middle. 1 away.
You're out.
Welcome back to Reading. Top of the 4th inning now.
The shortstop, number 15.
Like others before him, he dominated both sides of the game in the amateur ranks. As always, the question for a two-way player is whether that prowess will translate to the professional level. Elevates and snags it. Top of the 7th here, Twinkle Toes. Digs in now.
Ball.
Out to short. Picks it up. Sends it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Sam.
1 down. The center fielder getting ready to hit. Grounds this one up the middle. Look at the stop here. And no throw for some reason as the batter reaches first. That's got to be an error. Twinkle Toes digs in. It doesn't get much bigger than this. tie game, go-ahead run in scoring position.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Hard on the ground to first. Steps on the bag. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out.
Now batting.
At least they got the win. That's probably the only thing cheering him up right now. Might want to get a few more reps in the cage before the next game. Twinkle Toes with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over it. It's the Harrisburg Senator and the Reading Fightin' Phils. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. And now, Twinkle Toes. Making a lot of contact recently. 7 hits so far in the series. On the ground to the right side. It's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Atta boy, when you get on base, check the outfielders.
Batting third, the lefty.
Good, all better up there. Here you go.
Twinkle Toes takes a ball standing in for the second time. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Righty comes to the plate. That one off the mark. And that's ball 3. Good. Now, runners at first and second. And he grounds it to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Another full count pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. And that'll load the bases. It definitely wasn't easy, but earned the walk after a long at-bat.
Abimelech Ortiz.
And now the DH, Twinkle Toes.
Number 15.
Ball 1.
On the ground, out to short, Rodriguez. They get the force. This play doesn't cost them. Runner at second, 1 away. And here is Twinkle Toes. 1 for 2.
No.
And the 1-1.
Hee-haw!
Fights it off. We'll see another.
No one better. Need you right here.
Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And the runner stays put. That slider was pretty far out of the zone, and I'm thinking he just didn't read the ball well out of the hand. When you're trying to protect the plate on a 2-strike count like that, you can get a little jumpy. Might have been what happened in that AB. Twinkle
That's a
Toes
ball.
stands in with 2 away and looks at a ball. Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Nice, nice. I see you working.
And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it. Twinkle Toes brings an electric energy to every game, making him a fan favorite and a formidable opponent on the hill. It's the Harrisburg Senators and the Reading Fightin' Phils. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Now at the dish, Twinkle Toes.
Number 15.
Tearing it up at the plate recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak. Bash down the right side, but foul. The 0-1 offering. Ground ball, right side.
Come on, get there, get there.
Throw to first in time.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sam.
Here's the left fielder, Dylan Campbell. Right side, and that's just foul. Hard liner. And that's a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Twinkle Toes, ready to fire. Some serious speed over there on first, though. Trent Farquhar at the plate now, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, but blocked.
Hook 1.
Runner at first, nobody out. Left field. That's back. Gets there. Got it. So up next, Jose Rodriguez. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. This one down low, it kicks away. Throw comes into second and throws it into center field. Swing and a high fly to left. 2 down. Alex Pinellas, the next to hit. Too much swing and miss at the plate recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Just foul.
Man at second with 2 down. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-handed batter waiting. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. We're on to the second. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, John Spikerman.
John Spikerman.
No.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball. Too high. High.
Fly ball to right. Long run into the gap. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out and the bases are empty. Digging in for the Fightin' Phils, number 82.
Ball.
He must have been sitting on something off speed. Up the middle. Fires over to first. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. So 2 out. Coming up now to the dish for Reading, Paul McIntosh. That one fouled hard the other way. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Outside.
On the ground, right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. We've played 2 innings. 1 down. Twinkle Toes now at the plate. Rolled out to second in the first AB. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And he grounds this back up the middle. Base hit, that one scorched through the infield. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Yeah, that ball was hit real.
All set for the bottom of the third. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Robert Moore.
Ball. No. No. Oi!
Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes.
Ball 3.
Crushes this one to deep center and long gone. That was a nice, patient approach in that at-bat. He let some bad pitches go, found one he liked, and didn't miss. Twinkle Toes back to work after the leadoff solo shot. The center fielder in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strikeout looking for the backwards K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. Back to the top of the order here. Now the left fielder, Dylan Campbell. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That front door curveball backed up a bit on the pitcher, and he couldn't quite get it to catch the zone. Liner snagged it first. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Trent Farquhar. Flied to left the first time. One run in the inning so far. Here in the back end of the third inning. And that is a towering blast to center field. Way out of here. made them pay for that one. Twinkle Toes back to work after the long ball. Big focus test here. Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Looks at 1, then swings at 1, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Tied up here early in the ball game. And goes down on strikes. And that's the end of the inning. But they go deep twice. Welcome back. The Fighting Phils at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The first baseman, Alex. Big Alex.
Outside.
That one hammered but pulled foul. The 1-1 offering.
Ball 2. Ball 3.
Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike. Foul, we'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. We'll do it alone. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Looking at his swing right now, the mechanics just seem out of whack. Might need to go back to how he was swinging it earlier this year. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Twinkle Toes won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that you'd like to get a redo on. Back with the left-hander on now, Ken Waldichuk. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. Late on that fastball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're in the top of the 5th inning. That one ripped, but foul.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Next to hit for the Senators, Twinkle Toes. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Line drive. In the air to make the catch. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. Twinkle Toes, a bit of a shorter start in this one for sure. Not his best work on the mound, but he did enough to give them a shot to win, even though they fell short. I'd look for a better effort in his next start.
It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll through. receive their briefing through, while letting use the pipelines in a Detroit County school. And I think of my grandmother, how she told me to be strong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Waits in Jacksonville for the pain, as was the doctor ordered. Come screaming through, and in towns across the country, it's color that divides. When it was too many ladies, we could find our common side. It's morning in America. It's morning in America. We morning in America, and I can't see the dawn. No.
I look around, search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So called sophisticated mankind. The brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. Sing alive, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm choosing, part I'm playing the role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up in the flames. Another day, another breath I retain. Don't you wanna breathe? Don't you wanna breathe? Tonight we're in the air. No matter how long we can go.
Twinkle Toes, fresh off an incredible... Twinkle Toes will hit next. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Ground ball, left side, could be two. Quick feed to second for
Yeah,
one.
you're out.
Over to first, safe.
No, he's safe.
Batting third, the first
That's a
baseman,
hard but
Joe
legal
Hundy.
slide into second base we just saw.
Allen.
That did enough to affect the throw and disrupt the double play. All set for the bottom of the third. Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, Twinkle Toes.
15.
Swing, soft line drive. Now one out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yohandi Morales.
One down.
Now
Here's the
batting,
second baseman, Braden Shoemake.
Shoemake.
Up the middle. Dive, nice stop. And I don't know what's going on there, but the batter is safe at first. That's a play that impresses me for several reasons. Great diving play by the shortstop to keep that one close, and excellent hustle by the batter to make it safely to first base. Twinkle Toes swings through it for strike one. He must have been sitting on something off speed. The 0-1. Might have released that curve a little too soon. It backed up on him a bit. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. 1-2 pitch. Line drive. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Yohandi Morales.
Go-ahead run on base. And now the first baseman, Tyler Hardman. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. The second, there's one. Double play.
He's
what
out.
a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of the 6th. 4, 5, 6. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Twinkle Toes now at the plate. And swing and miss. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Ground ball left side. Sends it to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th.
Now batting, first baseman, Yohandi Morales.
All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Jace Avina
fielder,
getting ready to hit.
Jace Avina.
And he delivers. Hit hard, should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Lost, and he had a game that he knows isn't up there with his best. He wasn't outright bad, but this wasn't his finest hour.
He's swiping, boy. Head on, boy. Swiping, boy. I'm still putting in my apple juice.
Twinkle Toes working through his pregame prep and his batting average. The third baseman digs in now.
Third baseman, number 14.
Grounds this one to the right side. Steps on the bag for one. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jared Martin.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Twinkle Toes. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Fly ball, right field. Avina on the move to the gap. Gets there, got it.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sam.
So up next, Twinkle Toes went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. On the ground, Arias. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, right. Now batting, the shortstop, number 15.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. Feed to second for one. Outstanding play. Inning over. Continues. The batter now, the catcher, number 82.
Miguel Palma.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top half of the 7th. This one chopped on the ground. Twinkle toes. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Stepping up to the plate for Harrisburg, Twinkle Toes. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot.
Yep,
Next
that
pitch
ball
is
went out.
outside. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. 1-2 offering. He pops it to the right side, and you can hear the bat splinter. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dan Brown.
So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Next to hit for the Senators, Twinkle Toes. He must have been sitting on something off speed. That swing and a miss is a blessing in disguise for the hitter. If he had made contact, it probably would have been a double play ball. In the air, right field. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dan Brown.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure he's glad they got the win, though. So digging in, Twinkle Toes.
The shortstop, number 50.
Looking good, no one better, come on.
Morales on at first with nobody out. And he grounds it to the right side.
Come on.
There's one. That is a terrific double play.
Batting third, the right fielder.
That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Ground ball up the middle. And that's an out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Twinkle Toes. 0 for 1 so far. One and one. Here's the pitch. Wallops this one out towards right center. That's down. One hops off the wall. In at second with a 1-out double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. He swings and fouls one off. Twinkle Toes, 22 years old, he's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. In the air, out towards right center, Avina on the move to the alley and makes the grab. 5 innings down, the Senators lead it 4-3. And now, Roderick Arias. Go-ahead run at second. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Grounds this to the left side. And the run scores on the infield single to tie the game. Now at the dish,
Now batting,
Twinkle Toes.
the shortstop,
1 for 3.
15.
And fires in a heater at 95. Swings and hammers one right field, way back and gone. Made them pay for that one, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-5. He's putting up great at-bats lately, showing a lot of confidence at the plate. Might have been a touch late on the heater, but his bat plane was excellent. He was able to hammer that one out the other way, and that's because of his good swing mechanics. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long. Twinkle Toes is getting ready. He not only brings one down. Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, Twinkle Toes.
15.
Ball. Down.
1-0, and the pitch. Hit hard on a line. 2 down.
Batting third, the right.
1 out and the base is empty. You know that one leafy green and vegetable juice you can never remember? That's watercress. This message brought to you by our sponsors, the National Watercress Council of America. Now here's the 0-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Here in the back end of the third inning. And that's in the dirt. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. What a take with 2 strikes. And goes down on strikes. 2 down. That was a beautiful glove side fastball placed right on the outside corner. Froze the batter, and I'm not sure what good swinging would have done. 2 outs, base is empty. Twinkle Toes, 22 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2025. Winds, here's the pitch. And that's outside. 1-1. Lifted in the air to right center. And that'll wrap this inning up. 1 hit in the inning. Leading off the inning with a lead, looking to be the spark to give him some more breathing room. Here comes the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. Even if they did come out on top, he wasn't a big contributor to that effort. He'll need better showings if he wants to advance. Toes with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over it. So just about set now, and on the hill, Twinkle Toes. We're well into the season. With the success he's having on the hill, his odds of advancing look quite good. And here we go. Here's the third baseman, number 14.
Number 14.
And that's how this game gets started. Well, that's an interesting way to start the night. That sure looked like a strike to me. That one in the dirt.
Hey!
And the righty delivers. In the air, right field. And it stays fair. He turns and heads for second. That's a leadoff double. He showed good patience and discipline in working the count, and it paid dividends. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Bash down the right side, but foul. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Here comes the 1-1. And some cutting action, but misses down low. Runner at second with nobody out. Off the mark there, and now 3-1. And ball four, two aboard.
Ball four.
And a high leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge.
That's a ball.
Here's the 1-1. Nice eye right there. Excellent take. Just a hair inside, at least in the judgment of the plate umpire. If the pitcher adapts and gets a better feel for the zone, he'll be fine. Just misses the inner half. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Set down looking for the backwards K. And that is a big first out.
Hey!
Foul ball, still 0-2. Ground ball to short. Dive, got it. Throw to first, and that is a great play for the out. That's elite defensive work at shortstop to dive and knock it down, and then whip it over to first for the out. He's got some serious skill. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded.
That's ball 2.
2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position.
Hey!
Here comes the 2-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Grounder to the left side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Also in to score. That's a 2-run single. And they lead by 2.
Ball inside.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The 1-1 offering.
Nope.
Avina leads off of first with 2 out. Swing and a rocket. Back there. Out of here. Made them pay for that one. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Definitely not the way he wanted to start this game. He needs to escape this inning and get on track fast. Base hit. Around first and heading for second. The throw to second, and it's a 2-out double. And that makes it 3 hits in a row for this lineup. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Roderick Arias in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. That'll end. So up next, Twinkle Toes. Hammered for a base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
That holds the runner at second base. Everything came together on that swing. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Smell like you just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. Top half of the second inning from Harrisburg. Here's the 1-0 offering. This one in the air to right. And there's one down.
The batter, the third baseman,
back to the top of the order here.
14.
Now at the plate, number 14. A double and a run scored the first time up. That's off the mark. And it's 1-0. And a high leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they are now out of challenges. We'll see if that proves costly. I'm not sure where that one missed. The pitcher's approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. That's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle.
Ball.
I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. All square at 4. Got the batter swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball, trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. And now 2-0. This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. And they say he went. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the top of the second. This one to right. And that is a foul ball. 3-2 now.
Outside.
With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Tyler Shaw. A hard time limiting hits so far this year. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. So digging in, Twinkle Toes. And the 0-1 now. Grounder to second. 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
And here is
Now
Twinkle
batting,
Toes.
the designated hitter, number 15.
And the tying run's at the plate. Pitch in the
Oh,
dirt.
that's low.
Good job to let the low one go there.
Hey, your turn right here. Drive him in.
Ball
That'll
2.
back him up a bit. The Senators with the tying run at the dish. That misses.
Inside, ball
Full
3.
count now. Got him swinging. 2 away. Twinkle Toes up now, trying to pick up his teammate by driving in a run. Big spot here.
No one better. Need you right here.
The Senators with the tying run at the dish. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Twinkle Toes was solid with the bat, some good hitting, but a forgettable performance on the bump. Obviously, they'll take what he gave them at the plate, but he needs to keep pitching outings like this from becoming the norm. Otherwise, he may find he's not a two-way player much longer. Twinkle Toes, notable among the players in this one as he's leaving the league. So up next, Twinkle Toes. 2 hits in 5 at-bats last night. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Out to short.
Dig.
And plenty of time to first.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Twinkle Toes. Now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Hard hit left side. Play made, that ends the inning. We move on to inning number. And now Twinkle
batting,
Toes.
the designated hitter, number 15.
The pitch. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, and that ends the inning. 1 runner left aboard. They lead it 1-0. One down. Stepping up to the plate for Harrisburg, Twinkle Toes. Late on that fastball.
Nope. That's inside.
In the air to the right. Out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be feeling like he let the team down.
Yeah, going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought it was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-living it. Yeah. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Yeah. Big poppin', I realize I'm the gift, so this year I ain't going Christmas shopping. I've been hearing ching off and a smooth slick Rick talking. Burnt out, 50 million for the catalog I turned down. I'm making money every second, you should learn how. These puppies barking at a wolf, why would I turn around? Swinging like the first round, even in the 12th. Got myself rich, since span with me. Always the reality would turn into my fantasy. Want a chance with me, so she holler in the man city. Baby, no humanity, now you can't get me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought it was a at the bottom, how you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-living it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay top in. Just a keyword on me, distractions. Connected, obsessed with, manifesting. Yes, listen, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spend 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memories. That's investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-living it. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much.
up and told you, I told you before. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it.
Twinkle Toes, with a remarkable season so far, lead.
Batting second, the shortstop, number
Better up
15.
there. Here you go.
Twinkle Toes. In the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And the strike zone swells in size. Batter challenges in a crucial spot. And the pitch did miss. The call is overturned. That could be pivotal. So they've still got both of their challenges. Some real confidence as he challenged the batter with a heater on 2-0 there and got the swing and a miss. For the hitter, he might be a little deflated after being late on that one. Next pitch misses. 3-1. I feel like he was itching to swing at that one. He might be feeling a bit disappointed at not being challenged. Bash down the right side, but foul. Now the payoff pitch. Sliced hard, but foul. On the ground to short. Whips it to first. One away, run comes in to score. Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, brings home the runner from third, and they take the early lead. Now at the dish, Damian Bravo. And he grounds it to the right side. There's one. Outstanding play, inning over. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. 2 outs, bases empty. Twinkle Toes, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Strike 2. Fastball in, then changeup away. That's textbook pitching, and he's showing good command in this AB. Backed off the plate that time.
Ball.
That'll back him up a bit. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Rips this one to short. Play made, that ends the inning. We move on to the bottom of the third. Batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Rainer Arias. On the ground, Twinkle Toes. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 3 innings in the books in this one. The Senators. Toes stepping in now with the lead, looking to tack on some insurance runs. That one fouled hard the other way. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's a hit by pitch, and the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. And the next batter, Thomas Gavella.
Third baseman, Thomas Gavella.
2 outs, bases empty. Up the middle, twinkle toes. Whips it to first in time. That retires the side on an excellent defensive play at first. One hit in the inning, a solo home run. 7th inning up next. We're tied in it. So 2 down. Now at the plate, twinkle toes. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. I'm not sure where that one missed. Getting squeezed a bit here in the late going.
That's a ball. That's out.
And that's ball 4. You know, I thought that was a strike, and yep, here's a challenge.
Designated hitter, Dan.
Just caught the zone by a hair, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for him. That ABS review sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, innovating vision care since 1887 in Jericho, New York.
Ball 4.
Try their new daily contact lenses that fully dissolve after 24 hours with a 99% success rate. On to the bottom of the 8th, number 5. Now at the plate. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Hit hard, should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Twinkle toes. Steps in with a lot on the line here. RBI opportunity that could end up deciding this game. A swing and a miss. That one stayed in the tunnel for a good long while. Excellent pitch. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, and 2 now. Got the swinging strikeout. And that is a big first out. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 out. A crucial moment in this game. Chopped on the ground. Twinkle toes. Over to second for 1.
You're up.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, Gavin Keelan. In the air to center, Nunez gets under it. And that's the ball game. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win.
Green light, I got the green light, I got the green light. Preserving my energy, don't you belittle me. No, this ain't symmetry. I'm in the field, I'm in the
looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio.
Twinkle toes, notable among the players in this one as he's leading the league. 1 down. Stepping up to the plate for Harrisburg, twinkle toes. In the air to the right, Arias moving under this one. And makes the catch. On to the bottom of the 2nd. The batter now, Diego Cartaya. The pitch. Up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. And I don't know what's going on there, but the batter is safe at first. Is kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping figs driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack&Slash Landscaping today. Welcome back to Richmond, top of the 4th inning. Bash down the right. Now here's the 0-2. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Makes the throw, but it's not in time. In safely, and now there's a runner at first. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second. Double play. That is outstanding defense. That play looks smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. No outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Twinkle Toes. 1 for 2. Stops it on a slide. There's 1. And that is a great play for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Sam Brown.
We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Trevor Cohen. This one chopped on the ground. High bouncer into the outfield. That's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Tagged out easily at second, and he'll be kicking himself. 1 away. Twinkle Toes digs in now. 1 for 3. Ball 1 there.
Plate, ball 1.
One, 2 now. On the ground to third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The flying squirrel. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time.
Jump up to this non-stop turn and twist. Out of his mercy. What's on the turn of a guan? Here, Butch Mantonala. Me all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl. Tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me have the thing where you are waiting. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl. How will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in. Why? But you would be more than dead to take your hand and lead you to the promised land. Me 20-foot diver. All you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfy your emotion. Hotter for the press, instantly she bust. She no old and come, and she no got time no rust. Skin smooth and precious like she never get a cut. Instant expand up that to all and pull up. Giddy up, me I forget you is a mouse. Think I walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, can tell me where you get it from. Now find your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me everything. But up on a call, you no look for them way. You look good enough against no matter what I can say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I swear and I steer about night and day. Would you be my honey and the woman they say? We can just smile on her face and say, she want a man for do the work, not one for play. I'm a rattan man, she says she want one for stay. I'm would you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you want wait man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? I sing, oh man, I want to settle down, really start a plan to how you look, I come to one conclusion. Wow, you supposed to know the work, supposed to full of action. Music are playing your ways and respect. Non-stop sticking just like a time bomb. Are you every man walk? Put your want and all walk like a champion, act like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you want wait man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, cry. But you will be more than kind to take your hand and lead you to the promised land. your emotion. Hot off of the breast, instantly she was. She no old and tough, and she no got tan or rust. Skin smooth and precious, like she never get a cut. Expand that to a lamp pull up. Get it up, me and forget to is a mouse. But you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl. Tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you are weird man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl. How will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in. Why? Enough man a call, you know look for them where you look. Put enough against no matter what I just say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I steer about night and day. Could I be only a human nature? With a God just smile on our face and say, hey, hey. What a man fi walk it, not fi play. What a marathon man who can stay. Me all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me and the thing where you are weird pan. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. A piece of body, the woman, where you get it from. Knock on your entrance.
I slow dance in a room full of nothing. My mind thinks I've been running from something. I see my eyes closed. But you mean I'm not alone? When it's me without a soul. Slow dancing your heart away. Lost in the maze you made, yeah. My eyes are a mile away. Little black porcelain meant to braid. Slow dancing my soul to fate. I slow dance in a room full of nothing. My mind thinks I've been running from something. I see my eyes closed. But you mean I'm not alone? When it's me without a soul. Slow dancing your heart away. Lost in the maze you made, yeah. My eyes are a mile away. Little black porcelain meant to braid. Slow dancing my soul to fate.
Yo soy aquí, yo soy aquí. Aquí nací, aquí crecí. Ah, qué bonito está el cielo que a mí me tapa. Y esa brisa de diciembre que entra por la casa. Qué sabrosa la sal del mar de mi playa. Que aunque no tiene tren, su sierra es nevada.
Donde me pega el sol en la piel, de los sueños que nunca desperté, la de la foto en el atardecer, y ahora regreso pa' volverte a ver.
De la esquina del barrio bailando en la fiesta.
fresca. ¿Quién quiere mango, biche y raspado con cola? Aquí todas las tristezas se van con la sola. Yo crecí viendo el atardecer como nunca los he vuelto a ver. Y aprendí a ser feliz viviendo en el ahora. Porque el Caribe se envuelve en mi ser. Y si es posible volver a nacer, escogería este lugar, su color y su aroma.
Y en una esquina del barrio bailando champeta, comiendo butifarra hasta que amanezca. No hay invierno ni primavera,
Es verano la vida entera.
cuando el mango se cae en la casa florezca.
Un bañito de lluvia, una fruta fresca. Un día tuve que marcharme de la Samaria. Y el mundo no era lo mismo lejos de allí. Y aunque lo quiso el destino, yo lo he burlado, nunca me fui. No importa dónde estuviera, no importa con quién estaba, no importa lo que pasara, yo era de aquí.
No hay invierno ni primavera,
Es verano la vida entera.
cuando el mango se cae en la casa florezca.
Un guineo maduro sobre la mesa.
Porque el Caribe se envuelve en mi ser. Y si tuviera que volver a nacer, escogería este lugar, escogería aquí y ahora. Yo soy de aquí, yo soy de aquí. Aquí nací, aquí crecí. Yo soy...
Twinkle Toes, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Harrisburg Senators and the Richmond Flying Squirrels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down.
Batting
Twinkle
second,
Toes
the
digs in
shortstop,
now.
Number 15.
That's a ball.
One out and the base is empty. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. And the throw takes too long to develop. And the batter reaches safely.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Stepping to the plate
Batting
next
third,
for
the
Richmond,
center
Trevor
fielder,
Cohen.
Number 33.
On the ground, could be two. There's one. The first double play, nicely done. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. First and second here with nobody out.
Number 15.
That one hit to right. That's back. Runner tags and goes to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. We head back to the top of the order. Maui Ahuna getting ready to hit. Out to short, Twinkle Toes. Throw to first.
Got him!
Out! What a play! It doesn't come much. And now the shortstop, Twinkle Toes. 1 for 2. A frozen rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Ball. Pick it up. Pick it up.
And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second. He was all over that one. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. One away and a runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Reggie Crawford. To the right side, Pena. Over to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. The second baseman digs in now, playing with the lead. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Marquise Johnson getting loose out there. Lon's way, warming up as well.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Yeah, great job right there.
Seeing the ball very well in this game. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then left center. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder TJ.
If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. Twinkle Toes working through his pregame prep and his 1 down. Next to hit for the Senators, Twinkle Toes. On 0-1, the delivery. Up the right field line, and it stays fair. He turns and heads for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. At Mid-South Electronic Credit Union, you'll always feel welcome. Come try out their night lobby with friendly tellers and free slices of fresh carved ham. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Finds his way through for a hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Twinkle Toes stepping in now, trying desperately to slow down this pitcher. On cruise control right now. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. And that's the end of the inning. So digging in, Twinkle Toes. This one to right. It falls in. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Good job.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yohandy Morales.
So 2 down. And now, Twinkle Toes.
Ball 1.
And another ball. 2 straight breaking balls away. If he wants to go back to that spot later in this AB, I'd expect a fastball inside here. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Right side, hard hit. On to first, ball game. Twinkle Toes put together a nice showing despite the loss. Collected 3 hits in the game. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end. Twinkle Toes getting ready for this one. High hopes for this pitch from Phenom. Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, Twinkle Toes. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. In the air to center. And there's one away.
Batting third.
Twinkle Toes, ready to go, looking to set the tone right out of the gate. Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Swing and a miss, looked pretty off balance that time. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And some cutting action, but misses down low. Off the plate inside. The count now 2-2. Next offering is upstairs. What a take with 2 strikes. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Twinkle Toes. Back to work after the speedy leadoff hitter got on. We'll need to keep an eye on that runner here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one missed. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. Gets there, got it. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, Trevor Cohen. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. If you've got good instincts and you see the ball's going to hit the dirt, you can take off early and try to move up. Wasn't able to advance that time. Arias at first, 1 out.
Ball.
And ball 4. 2
Take your base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone.
Ha!
Good job to let the low one go there. Right-hander kicks and deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Runners at first and second with 1 out. In the dirt, but blocked. Throw into third. Safe. And now second and third with 1 gone. And on the wild pitch, 2 runners advance. Got the swinging strikeout. Huge K there. Skips in, and excellent work to hold that one close. Could have been dangerous. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. Second and third, 2 out. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that will retire the side.
The designated hitter, number 15.
Next
Ball,
offering is
too high.
upstairs. So the base is all loaded up now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Hard ground ball, base hit. One runs in, the throw home, safe at the plate, and they take a 3-run lead. Nicely done, brings home two. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. Bottom half of the second. Now the third baseman, Sabine Sabalis. Hammered for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 22.
Ball. High.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Ball two.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Sabalis on at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be two. Fiend over to second, double play. That is outstanding defense. That play looks smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. That one misses. 1-0. 2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the second inning.
No. Huh.
2-1 pitch coming.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Significant opportunity now with a good runner on first and 2 away. A big secondary lead can turn into a run with a ball in the gap. Towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. 1 runner left aboard. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, Rainer Arias. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hee-haw!
Rips that one to center. 1 down. That misses.
No, that's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Some control issues already in this one, and now he's not getting a call he's got to have. Tough break. Fly ball, right field. Pichardo on the way in and makes the catch.
Hike.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Two outs and nobody aboard. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Should be extra bases here. Around first and heading for second. And it's a 2-out double. No fear with
Now
2
batting,
strikes.
the first
Really
baseman,
good approach at the dish. Great rip on that one to the
Yeah.
pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Here comes the 1-0. Just
Outside.
missed. After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. In the air, right field, and it falls! In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Twinkle Toes needing a big out here after giving up a couple hits in a row. Leaping, can't haul it in. Decides to eat it, and they don't get the out. Back-to-back singles.
Now batting,
Can't fault the
third
infielder
baseman,
on a ball hit that hard. I know I'd be ruling it a base hit if I were doing the official scorer's job. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, Sabine Sabal. I'm curious how they'll approach this at bat. Batter's shown great hitting under pressure this year. This one is labeled. It's carrying. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run comes in. Coming to the plate. The relay. Not in time. Safe at home. All tied up at 3. Manager out of the dugout. So they turn things over to the righty, Tyler Shaw, trying to strand the runner at second. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. On the ground to third.
Dig, dig, dig!
Fires to second for 1, and that's all they'll get. 1 down, and now the DH, Twinkle Toes. 1 for 3. Grounder to the left side. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. So 2 down. And here at the plate, Twinkle Toes. Late with the swing there. That's a slider for a strike. Still alive. Here comes the heart of the order.
Yeah, great job right there. Squared up
now batting, the first baseman,
Twinkle Toes steps in with the go-ahead run in scoring position. A huge chance here to take the lead.
Your turn. Drive it there.
Swing, soft line drive.
Pick up the ball. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Takes it to first for the out. So 2 down. Twinkle Toes, the next to hit. This one in the air to right. And that'll do it. And now what remains of this crowd. Twinkle Toes, with a frustrating performance on the mound, redeemed somewhat by some solid hitting. Let's focus first on the hitting. He put together some really good at-bats for him, and that's commendable. His pitching left a lot to be desired, but on balance, I think it was an okay performance. Twinkle Toes has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. This young phenom will get another opportunity to shine today. Twinkle Toes is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a... One down. Digging in for the Senators, Twinkle Toes.
Ball.
Ground ball left side.
Come
and
on,
handles
come on.
this chance. And there are two
Got
down.
him. That's an out.
Twinkle Toes digging in with a chance to flip the script. Time to start a two-out rally. Let's see if he can be the spark. The 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul. We're here in the top half of the third. Two down and nobody aboard. Rips one to right.
Extra bases, extra
and
bases.
that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for two. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a two-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws to first. Nicely done for the out. That's excellent defensive ability he showed there. Dove for the ball, then made a strong throw from one knee for the out. He's got a good arm for sure.
Good, no one better up there. Here you go.
Twinkle Toes
Ball
in
off the
now
plate.
takes ball one off the plate. He's gonna hunt a pitch to drive because that could bring in the tying run from first. If he doesn't get that kind of pitch, he'll need to adjust and take a walk or just get a simple base hit. Here comes the 1-1. Labeled on a line to center. That one's carrying. Off the base of the wall. Coming around third. To second, but way too late. Safe there. He'll score, and they tie it up. All set to start the ninth inning in this one. Twinkle Toes now at the plate. On the ground, out to short, Ahuna. Whips it to first in time. And there's one down. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Final score in this game, 7-6. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon. Twinkle Toes with a remarkable season. Now it's the shortstop, Twinkle Toes. On fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Hit hard on a line. And there's one down. Two away and a runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Twinkle Toes. 0 for 1 so far. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. Pick picks himself up an RBI. As soon as that one left off the bat, he had extra bases on his mind. And with the ball going to the opposite field, he had a great view of the play, so he made the right call and hustled for the double. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. So up next, Twinkle Toes. Picked up an RBI the last time up, still their only run of the game so far.
Out.
Here in the bottom of the ninth inning, 1 out. Lifted in the air, right field. Malgeri moving under it and makes the catch. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar, tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar, si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a cobrar, estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos, aquí los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando, ándolo. Todos los míos on go. Todos los míos on go. Me ven de frente y dan la mano, pero sé que están odiando, ándolo.
Justice Bigby now at the plate.
The first baseman, Justice Bigby.
Ground ball could be 2. The flip, there's 1. To first, double play, nicely done. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Ripped on the ground to second. Play is made, 2 out. Runner at first, 1 away.
Looking good, no one better, come on.
Twinkle Toes measures 6'1", 22 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. That one finds the... And it's 0-2. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. Dive, got it from his backside. There's 1. Outstanding play. Inning over. A whole ballet out there in the middle infield. A good flip that leads to an inning-ending double play.
Crash out. Nah, I'm finna max out. Hold on. Brody, tell me what you really talking about. Hold on.
1 down.
Now
the second baseman digs in now.
Bryce Rayner.
to short. Nice grab. To first. Not in time. He's safe. That's a play that impresses me for several reasons. Great diving play by the shortstop to keep that one close, and excellent hustle by the batter to make it safely to first base. Hard hit, right side. Comes home with it. Double play. That is outstanding defense. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Top of the sixth, and now the right fielder, Ben Malgeri. Grounds this one to short. Twinkle toes. Nice play off the bounds for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Twinkle toes, digs in. A frustrating day, but here's another RBI chance.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Watch up.
Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might... better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. So the base is all loaded up now. Good job to let the low one go there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One-two pitch.
Ball two. Ball that
What a
outside.
take with two strikes. On the ground, could be two. Flips it, there's one. Double play,
He's
what
out.
a twin killing to end the inning. One down,
Now
and the batter will be the shortstop,
shortstop,
Twinkle
number
Toes.
15.
0 for 4 with 4 groundouts, really chewing up the infield grass and dirt. Line, and that's a base knock.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Around first and heading for second. In at second with a one-out double.
Now
And that
batting,
hit gets him off the
designated hitter.
schneid as he was hitless coming into that AB. You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it.
Now
So
batting,
2 down.
catcher,
Next up for the Seawolves, Eduardo Valencia. Down the line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, number 5.
Coming up to the dish for Erie, Ben Malgeri. In the air to left. Going back pretty deep. And this game is over. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped them get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it.
top spot, coming up for that throne. Trust I'm coming up for that drop top. Coupe sitting on chrome. I don't need no introduction. They gon' see me know my name. Trust I'm growing every chance I get it.
When I first saw you, girl, I felt your smile. When I first saw you, girl, I lost my mind. Something happened inside. When I first met you, baby, I realized. When I first met you, girl, I realized that things happen sometimes. I want you to be mine, to be something with you, babe. I need to feel you sitting next to me. I need to touch your skin, oh babe. I can hear you sleeping in my ears. First time I kiss your lips, baby, I was petrified. First time I kiss you, girl, I was petrified and happy at the same time. I want you to be mine, to be something with you, babe. I need to feel you sitting next to me. I need to touch your skin, oh babe. I can hear you sleeping in my ears. I know you said when you waiting for me, baby, such a long, long time. I hope you always love me for the rest of life, babe. I'll never let you down, baby. I want you by my side, to be something with you, babe. I need to feel you sitting next to me. I need to touch your skin, oh babe. I can hear you sleeping in my ears, to be something with you, babe. Feel you sitting next to me. I need to touch your skin, oh babe. I can hear you sleeping in my ears.
Twinkle Toes working. And now the DH, Twinkle Toes. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Right back to the mound, could be an easy double play. There's one. That is a terrific double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Twinkle Toes will hit next. Hit into a double play the first time around. That one out to right. Runner tags and goes to third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yohandi.
Twinkle Toes up now. Redemption time. His teammate left the runner out there, but now he can finish the job. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Boots it.
Find the ball.
Not in time
He's
to get
good.
the out at first, and we'll see how they score it. In to score from third. It's 3-2. He knew he had to beat the throw for them to get the run, and he was hustling the whole way. Great job to make it aboard and score one for your team. 1 out and a runner at second. Twinkle Toes, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Smoked on the ground to second. That's out number 2. Twinkle Toes steps in now. Bases clear, 2 down. Looking to get something going here. One and 0, and the pitch.
That's
This
ball
patient
2.
approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Two 2-1 pitch upcoming. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. Ninth inning coming up. The Senators on top here, 7-3. So 2 down. Digging in for the Seawolves, number 13. Got it. And that's the ball game. We all know he's capable of more, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, and then you switch up with no warning and you kiss me like you want it. How rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me. Relax, enjoy my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like morning.
give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out. But I like it anyways, 'cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh baby, trust me, once you know what my love's gonna feel like.
Twinkle Toes, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. Just about to get underway. And on the hill today, Twinkle Toes. Here's what we'll be keeping an eye on. And here we go. Here's the center fielder, Brett Callahan. And this one off and running. To the right side. And there's one down.
Hey!
On the ground to short. Pena. Now 2 away.
Oh.
That misses. 1-0. Two outs and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss. And that's a 1-2-3 inning.
The designated hitter, 15.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Great job on the pitch away, especially in that situation. He deposited it in the opposite field gap and picked up a double as a result. 1 out.
Oh.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Vendetta Bagpipes. When you need to get even with your nemesis, it's no time for subtlety. Send in the tartan-wearing team from Vendetta Bagpipes. They'll blow you away. And he delivers.
Nope. Ball 1.
Fastball for a strike. Good eye
Ball
there.
inside.
What a take with 2 strikes. 1 out and the base is empty. In the air to the right. And a couple of quick outs. Stepping to the plate for Erie, Carson Rucker. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And it drops in for a strike. That pitcher should be thanking his lucky stars after hanging that changeup. He knows he got away with one. And some cutting action, but misses down low. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. That one ripped out to left. That's back. It's off the top of the wall. And it's a 2-out double. Everything came together on that swing. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. In there for strike 1. Left field. It's pretty far back. And that is out number 3.
Yeah,
One runner. Runner at first,
Now
one away.
The designated hitter, number 15.
Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. That one will find its way through. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. All set for the start of this inning. Digging in for the Seawolves, John Peck.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Lifted in the air, right field, under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 9, the catcher, Eduardo Valencia.
And that clips the inside corner. This one is labeled pretty deep. 2 down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. 0-1, here's the pitch. That clips the corner. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Around first and heading for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Welcome back to Harrisburg, top of the 4th inning. Stepping in, Justice Bigby. On 0-1, the delivery.
That's a ball.
Might be trouble here. He turns and heads for second. Here's the throw. That's a leadoff double. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. Close, but ruled a ball.
Ball.
And now the 2-0. That cutter in from the opposite-handed pitcher is so nasty. He's trying to saw the batter off. That one misses, and that's ball 3. They haven't been able to put up much offense in this one, but on a 3-1 count, that might change. We'll see how it goes. And ball 4, 2 aboard. This is a crucial chance for this offense. If they're going to get back into this, they need to capitalize in moments like this. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. Had him out in front for the strikeout. Efficient work on the mound there.
Ben Mulgeri.
That's a ball.
One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Got the batter swinging. No action on the bases, though.
Nope.
This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could base hit. Coming around third. Now a long throw home. The tag and safe. It's 5-1. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Moving through the lineup again, it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now. In the air to left. And that'll do it. One run in the runner at first,
Now
one away.
batting, the designated hitter, number 15.
Stops it on a slide. The feed for one.
That's an out.
To first, not in time.
He's safe.
Great effort there. Twinkle toes. Ready to go again. Pitching with a lead.
Heck.
Swing, soft line drive. Tosses to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. Swing and a ball crushed left field. That's pretty far back. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. In at second with a one-out double. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Got a first pitch fastball he could handle, and he really ripped it. And now, Brett Callahan. We're in the top of the fifth inning. One out and a runner at second.
Aye.
Line drive. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. 1-0 and the pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Sliced hard, but foul. And we're all even up. On the ground, and foul ball. Man at second with 2 down. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Ground ball right side. And that's a base hit. Throw to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. We're back and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Richard Lovelady. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. This one in the air to right. It's pretty deep. 1 down. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab. Flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. Twinkle toes. Stepping in, an RBI here would be a real backbreaker. Bash down the right side, but foul. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Twinkle Toes gave them a good performance at the plate and on the hill. He took care of business out there on both sides of the ball. They'll be happy with what he gave them in this one. Twinkle Toes, with a remarkable season so far. Digging in for the Senators, Twinkle Toes. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. That one way inside. Certainly looks like the pitcher's trying to establish the inside part of the plate. These hitters will have to see that and adjust their approach. On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. That's elite defensive work at shortstop to dive and knock it down and then whip it over to first for the out. He's got some serious skill. Twinkle Toes. Up now. 2 gone and nothing brewing, but no time like the present to start a rally. The 0-1.
Ball.
That'll back him up a bit. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside, nearly clipped the hitter. Bash down the right side, but foul. Two outs and nobody aboard. And goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets Twinkle Toes digs in now. Hard hit, right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Twinkle Toes will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. A laser into the outfield. And there's 2 down. At least they got the win. That's probably the only thing cheering him up right now. Might want to get a few more reps in the cage before the next game. Twinkle Toes with a remarkable season so far, leading. And now the shortstop, Twinkle Toes, looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Nope, that's inside.
Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. And 2. What a play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. 1 down. Stepping to the plate for Erie, number 13.
Santana.
2-2. Out to short. Collects it. Over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Twinkle Toes now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And that's ripped for a base hit.
Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball.
Gets on base and keeps it going.
Yeah, the kid. Way to hit the baseball.
Next up for the
Now
Seawolves, Isaac
third
Pacheco.
baseman, Isaac Pacheco.
Grounds this one up the middle. Dive, nice stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Nicely done. Digs in, big opportunity to get them back in this one. That's to third. And out at first. Coming up to the dish for Erie, Justice Bigby. And we're all even up. Ground ball to short. Handles the chance. And that's an out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Twinkle Toes. 1 for 3.
1.
Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Swing, soft line drive.
Have a look.
There with plenty of time, inning over. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win.
Girl